Hey beauty babes, welcome to my channel. I am Maria, aka Agape Love Girl. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have another Get the Look video tutorial. This is a tutorial to inspire you for your Valentine's Day night out, date night looks, girls night out, whatever you are going to be doing but want to rock a really awesome look for a Valentine's Day. This is something to inspire you, and this look is actually a collab with one of my dear friends here on YouTube, Tiffany of Tiffany Beauty 101. Now, Tiffany has actually been gone from YouTube for, I think it's been like a year, and she is making her comeback here in 2016, and I'm so glad. I've missed her. She is spunky, she's quirky, she's fun, and I just adore her so much, and I'm just very glad that she'll be back on YouTube. Now, I will have all her link to her channel as well as her video in the description box below, so I do encourage you guys to head on over to her channel and watch her tutorial and the look that she is creating as well. Now, we both decided to do this look featuring the Naked 3 palette just because we thought it would be a good idea to do kind of a throwback palette to something most of you probably already have, rather than getting into the hype of buying something new just to create a pretty Valentine's Day look. We thought it'd be cool for us to, you know, kind of shop our own stash and use something that most everybody already has. And I know that the Naked 3 was like hugely hyped up when it came out, and so I know a ton of you guys already have this, and so we thought it would be good for you guys to bring it back out. Now for me, actually, this is new to me. It was gifted to me recently, so I have been playing with it a lot, so it's been fresh in my mind, but I know it's not new to a lot of you guys. So again, like I said, we thought it'd be really great to inspire you guys to pull this bad boy back out and bring it into rotation for your Valentine's Day makeup look, or just any kind of date night makeup look, you know. You do you. So anyways, in addition to that, I will be talking a little bit more about what is on my face as well as what is on my lips, and giving you guys 2 lipstick options to go with this look. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. So as I already mentioned, I am going to be using the Naked 3 palette. I am also going to be using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the shade Minor Sin. This one has a little bit of a metallic sheen to it, and it's really pretty. And you guys know the drill. I'm just going to go ahead and apply that all over my lid and lower lash line. I'm going to start off by going into the shadow Strange and applying that all over my lid, mostly focusing on my brow bone and crease. Next, with a fluffy blending brush, I'm just going to be going into the shade Limit and taking that into my crease. Now, just to deepen it up a little bit, I'm going to take that same brush into the shadow Nooner and blend that into my crease as well. Next, taking a tapered blending brush, I'm using this Idole Lace EB09 into the shade Blackheart, and I'm going to be taking that very carefully into my crease, focusing on the outer corner, and then just blending and sweeping forward all the way to the front of the lid and back. I'm going to kind of leave that center part a little bit open. It's okay if we get a little bit of this color there, but we're going to go in and add a lighter color there later. So make sure you just apply this shade very carefully, just a little bit of it at a time. You could always build the color up. That's always easy to do, but it's hard to take it down a notch once you put such a dark shade on the lid. Now I'm just going to be taking a pointed blending brush back into the shades Limit and Nooner and just kind of going over that just to do a little bit more blend. And now I'm just going to go ahead and switch over to that original blending brush I was using just because I want it a little bit more seamless. Now, because we lost some of the really pretty sparkle and pigmentation of that shadow black heart, I'm going to take a little bit more on the flat side of the brush that came with this palette. And I'm just going to be carefully patting it on the outer and inner corner of my eyelids. Then I'm just going to follow through and bring that to my lower lash line as well. Now I'm going to be taking some of that primer potion to the back of my hand just to get a little excess product on there. I'm going to take that same brush that we were just using that came with the palette. I'm going to wipe it off. And I'm going to take it into that primer potion and apply it to my lid. Again, right in that center spot. And then I'm going to go in with the Shadow Buzz. I'm just going to go ahead and take a little bit more of that same Shadow Buzz to my lower lash line. Next, I'm going to be going into the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in the shade Junkshow. And as you can see, it is a really gorgeous pink holographic glitter. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and take it and apply it right over the pink shadow we put at the center of our lids, just to give it a really pretty added pop of sparkle. This is a completely optional step, of course, but I really love glitter and the way this one looks, so I thought it looked perfect with this look. You definitely want to keep looking down until this dries all the way. Okay, so before I finish up with the eye look, I figured I'd just pop on and let you guys know what is on the rest of my face. I am using the Lancome Ultra Wear Makeup Stick, and I am in the shade 250 Bisque W. I recently got this in a package from Lancome, which I mentioned in a Mailbox Monday video, if you guys happen to watch those. I did contour using an oldie but a goodie, the Bahaha Mama from the Balm. And so I'm going to be doing my highlight and blush in a minute, but I thought I'd pop in and show you guys something that I have been loving lately. I noticed recently that I believe Hourglass, I could be wrong, but I think it's Hourglass, has come out with, or is coming out with, a beauty sponge, or a sponge to apply a highlight. Yeah, I believe it's Hourglass now that I think about it, 'cause with the Hourglass ambient lights. Anyways, and so that kind of perked my mind with the thought that I wonder if you could just use it with a regular beauty sponge. You know, I was looking at my Real Techniques ones, and it looks similar because that one has like a little flat surface and like a, it's just, I'll have to put a picture in the video here or whatever. But anyways, I was curious to see if a sponge, you know, would apply highlighter really well, and I actually have fallen in love with applying my highlight this way. Now this I already used, I used for my foundation. I did use with powder as well on my face, so it's not like as damp as it would be when you're first starting out to use it. So it's mostly dry but still a little bit damp, and that's how I would recommend using it, especially with powders, because you don't want to get, most powders you don't want to get too wet. So what I'm going to be using today is the Golden Glow Illuminator from NBA Cosmetics, and so I've been loving it with this, but any highlight will do, and just kind of take this big surface, flat surface, and then just apply it like that. Where's my mirror? So you can see a little bit better. I usually do that and then I'll, you know, blend and buff it out or whatever, so it's gonna look extremely harsh right now, but I love how it looks in the end because it gives such a really pretty natural glow that's a little bit different than when you apply a highlight with a brush. So I really love the way it looks, and so I just want to pop in and show you guys that of how it looks. So you can kind of swipe it up and down if you want, or just kind of pat it on. I'll stick some on my nose. I love it. I feel like it just gives a really natural look. Nothing too harsh and nothing too powdery, because it is just that slight amount of dampness to it. Really, really, really pretty. And then also for my blush, I want to let you guys know I've been using the Milani Rose Blush in the shade Romantic Rose. I've been going back to this a lot lately just because it's kind of like a, I believe it's matte. Yeah, a matte kind of very soft mauve shade, I would say. And since I've been doing so many more glamorous looks that are a little bit more sparkly and over the top, I haven't been wanting something too bright or sparkly in my blushes. So this is what I've been using lately, and I've really been loving it for just a soft hint of color on my cheeks to let the rest of my face kind of speak for itself. So wanted to pop in and let you guys know that. And now we will finish up with my eyes. Okay, to finish up the eye portion of this look, I did tightline using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye pencil in the shade Perversion, which is just their black eyeliner pencil. And I'm not going to be using lashes for this look. I've actually been loving just mascara on my eyes lately, ever since I started using the lash serum or longer lash growth solution from Green Aesthetics. My lashes have been thicker and longer, and I've been loving the way they look with mascara lately. So I am actually going to be using this new mascara that I received recently, also from Lancome. Their mascara that looks like this. Let me zoom you guys in. So it's kind of a funky wand. It looks like this with kind of a little bit of a wave to it. And I've actually really been liking it. I don't often fall for the really expensive brand mascaras or high-end mascaras because I love my drugstore mascaras, but since I was sent this a try, obviously I was going to give it a try, and I really like it a lot, so that's what I'm going to be using on my lashes today. I love that the wand curve fits perfectly at your lash line, giving you a really nice lift.
I don't want fries, I don't want the stuff on the top or it on the side. I don't want a bagel, I don't want cake. Don't give me that chocolate cake. I want pie.
Alright, beauty babes, so now that we are done with the eyes and the rest of our face, let's move into lip options. Let me scoot back a little bit here. Now, I tried to branch out of my typical lipsticks that I always wear. I have a ton of lipsticks, but I find that I always go back to the same exact ones, and they're usually from NBA Cosmetics. So I wanted to branch out. I want to pick something from the drugstore. So I do have two lipstick options. So the first one I'm going to be showing you right here is from NYX. This is one of their matte lipsticks in the shade Sable, and it is like kind of a very fair brown, or not fair, but a light brown nude shade. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think it looks pretty, but I'm not sure if it's too nude for my lips. But yeah, that's an option. And nude lip, that's kind of like been my go-to. I've been obsessed with nude lips lately. Nude lips lately, especially if I'm doing something a little bit more dramatic on the eyes. I just like to have something that's a little bit more nude, but I want to give you guys another option that is a bolder lipstick to show you guys that you can still wear a dramatic eye and a bright, bold lipstick as well. I still think that looks just as good, but yeah, here's my first idea / option for the nude lip. So my next option is a lipstick from Wet n Wild. This is their shade Don't Blink Pink. It actually really closely matches my top, so I really like that. And I think the brightness of the pink kind of goes with this eye look because it's such a dark, kind of smoky eye with a light little bit of pink to it and a duo, that holographic glitter. So I think it kind of just goes really well and just kind of brings the look together. So you go a little bit of bold and smoky with a little bit of bright and fun, and it kind of just works itself out. I don't know. I like it, at least I think so. Yeah, so that is it for this Valentine's Day inspired look. don't forget to head on over to Tiffany's channel, check her out, watch her video, subscribe if you'd like, let her know I sent you, say hi, and all that good stuff. And thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, much love and hugs to you. Bye, beauty babes.